Hello ladies and gents. In this episode we're gonna look at some basic movement. We're gonna look how the battlefield looks like and how to kill tanks. There are two options if you want to start very softly. You have the battle training and you have the proving ground. Battle training is basically a tutorial that will guide you through all the items, movement, shooting, covering, aiming, and so on. And you're gonna have some points that you're gonna go through step by step with commentary. And after finishing, you're gonna get some. What you're gonna get? Yeah, you're gonna get 6,000 credits and 300 free experience, so that's this experience we are talking about here. Because this is a pure vanilla account, I will go through that and see if this requires anything more to say.
Welcome to battle training. Here you will learn to control your tank and destroy enemy vehicles.
Yes, it's self-explanatory, I guess.
Point the camera at the military vehicle next to your tank. Move the mouse left and right. The turret follows the camera as you move it. Move to the designated location. Move along the road. Take care not to damage buildings or vehicles.
Yep, so it's basic stuff for now. Just a tip for you: if you press and hold your right mouse key button, you're able to turn around the camera. Otherwise, if you release the button and move the cursor, the turret, that's the aiming point, will follow. So if you want to check a different angle, it is quite useful just to press right key button, and then you can go look around your tank from a different angle.
Congratulations, you've learned to control your tank. Move to the firing position. It is marked on the mini-map in the bottom right corner of the screen. When crossing the swamp, note that difficult terrain reduces vehicle speed and maneuverability.
Yes, in the bottom right corner you have something called the mini-map. It's information. It displays your current location. Displays positions of your friendly vehicles, in your team, and everything that is spotted by your friendly vehicles, so the enemy. In early games, it can be problematic because radio range, one of the features of your tanks, may cause the enemies not to be displayed. Now we have detected enemy. We got the information about that, the sound, and we're gonna see what the tutorial tells us to do.
Use the mouse to aim your gun at the enemy. When you aim directly at the enemy vehicle, it is outlined in red. Destroy the enemy vehicle. For better accuracy, wait for the aiming circle to shrink. Wait for the gun to reload before firing again.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do? You're gonna aim and shoot. This is the third-person view. If you press left shift, nothing happens because it's a tutorial.
Congratulations! You've destroyed your first enemy. Move to the firing position. It is marked on the mini-map in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Yes, thank you. I completely forgot that this is a tutorial, so things are a little bit different than bad habits die hard, or old habits. Not them. Why?
Destroy the enemy vehicle. Before you fire, wait for the aiming circle to snap onto the target. Move to a better firing position. It is always harder to penetrate frontal armor.
Okay. So we're gonna flank this tank.
Destroy the enemy vehicle. Aim at the sides and rear. These are the weaker parts of any vehicle. Enable auto aim. To avoid being an easy target, in a real battle you'll have to keep moving. Enable auto-aim for easier aiming on the move.
So, as the tutorial says, you can use auto-aim to manually lock the target. If I press right-click button once, you see...
Destroy the enemy vehicle while you're on the move. You don't need to take aim now. Auto-aim will do the job for you.
So now when the auto-aim is engaged, my tank automatically aims at the chosen target. And I can focus on driving. I don't have to look for when the target is I'm aiming correctly. I will pen it. I will hit it. Now penning, that's another story. As you can see, auto-aim aims at the mouse center of the target, which is not always the weakest point. You can use auto-aim if you're circling your target, so you know that you don't have to look at it, and you can focus, for example, not to go into obstacles and stuff. But you can always, to increase chances of penetrating your target, you can always wait till the moment when you're facing the armor in a perpendicular way. So the angle is
Good
0
job.
degrees,
You
90
have destroyed
degrees,
a heavily
depending on what it
armored
looks like.
enemy vehicle. Move to the marked position and detect the enemy. Find and destroy the last enemy tank. You can only detect enemy vehicles within your view range. Hide in the bushes to conceal your position. Use bushes and foliage to make your tank harder to detect. Note that stationary vehicles are less visible. Use sniper mode to aim at long-range targets.
Yeah, so as the tutorial says, you can use bushes, hide behind the bushes in some distance, not inside the bush, but some distance behind the bush, in order to conceal yourself, hide your presence. As you can see, it's a little bit more difficult to hit target in
Destroy
distance.
the enemy vehicle. To hit a moving target at long range, aim at the front or ahead of the enemy tank.
You can engage the zoom in mode in two ways, either by pressing shift or by using the roller on your mouse to zoom in. And now we can try shooting it. I hit the truck once. I'm reloading. As you can see, it's always to aim in the front of the vehicle and wait for the reticle to come to get smaller before you press it, before you shoot. We can try tracking the target. That means destroying its tracks. I don't know if that's possible in the tutorial. Yes, it is. So now when we hit the tracks of an enemy tank, it will stay in place, and we can easily deal damage to it.
Congratulations! You have learned to conceal your position and fire at long-range targets. Training completed successfully.
Yeah, and that concludes the tutorial. And we get the things that we want, credits and experience. Good stuff. So now we can try something else. We can try getting the Proving Ground. As I said, Proving Ground is battle against bots and on the enemy and bots plus some other beginning players, beginners on our team. So let's try that. Yeah, so that's how a battle looks like. This is on your right side, you're gonna see the enemy in red, and on your left side you have your own team. We are playing on mines. As before, on the bottom right corner you have a map where the green circle indicates our view range, and the gray circle indicates detection range, so the distance from which we can be detected, and the third circle indicates the rendering range, so how far the objects will be displayed in real life. So if someone detects an enemy tank beyond that circle, it will not be shown in the game, or in this mode. It will be visible on the map, but you will not be able to shoot at it. As the tutorial said, the 4 buttons, that will be AS, A, W, D for moving, and the mouse for moving, rotating the turret. Pressing the right and pressing and holding right mouse button will cause us to freeze the camera, and we can look around. We can lock the turret with it and move around the camera to see what's going on. Okay, we spotted something. So as you can see, if we go and shoot, it's not so good. It gets a little bit better when we can stop. We can stop and aim. So it's aim. Now it's aimed. Start. And then we go back. And again.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Now we have another target that we missed. We did not aim fully, so remember, aim fully. We can go a little bit forward to shoot other things. Here we have another one. Fully aim.
Enemy is hit.
Okay, we can move a little bit forward. We have nothing to see here. Nothing to shoot at. We see that the other bot is getting engaged by the enemy, so let's help him.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Now we have one on our left and one on our right, so let's not get between them. Let's pull back and finish this one first.
Penetration.
Oh no, we're getting hit. Luckily, help is coming. Now we have another problem. The guy is behind us.
Enemy is hit.
If we move while reloading, it is always more difficult for the enemy to aim and kill. So if we're not shooting, it's always a good idea to keep moving a little bit. Okay, next one.
Enemy armor is hit.
Shooting and move. As you can see, I do another thing here. I angle my tank a little bit. That will increase the armor. That's one of the techniques that can be used, or is used quite a lot in higher tier games, and learning and the bottom tiers will make your life much more easy. Okay, another one.
Enemy armor is
We're not
damaged.
shooting, so we can move. We're reloading. Reloaded. And we missed. As you can see, I'm trying to angle more or less 13-20 degrees. And
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
okay, and the last target on our left, you can see at least. On the top you see that this is the scoreboard. what I did right now, I pressed the control, so in the control you can you have access to the cursor. Here you can see they killed 2 of ours, and we killed almost all of them, so they have 3 tanks left. So right now the thing problem is to find where are those 3 tanks hiding. Most likely they are exactly on the opposite side of the map. So we have to go there. These early tanks are not the fastest ones, so it's gonna take a while before we get anywhere. You also have to be careful with water. In some cases you can drown yourself if you get too deep, and if you're not able to get yourself out from the water again. Water will gonna slow you down, as will some other terrain, like sand or mud. This tutorial mentioned that also. Trees, if you fall down a tree, you can use it as a concealment too. It will increase your camouflage, as will bushes. Right now, as you can see, we have a bar that's going, that's filling up. That's the information that someone on our team is inside their cap circle. Because I of course forgot to mention the basics of the game. You win by either killing all the enemies or filling the cap, so getting to 100%. And now we get it. So what we know. And the game has ended. Yeah, so that's what happened. We get information that it was a victory. We get some information about resupplying. These usually will not be 0. And this is the game result. You get information that with the experience you got, that was in this case it was 676 times 2, because it's our first victory of the day in this tank. We got enough experience to unlock the module. The mechanics or the game is designed in a way that each day the first victory will be for the first victory you will get double the experience, so it's usually called times 2. In some cases, on some occasions, it can be times 3, times 5, but that happens rarely. It's usually because there are some events going on. Yeah, and so what happened? We spotted. Did we spot anything? No, these are called assistance in destroying, and we get that when we, in this case, either spot or, in this case, destroy a track, and that enables our friends to deal damage to those immobilized tanks. So that's always a good thing to do. If you're able to do that, you will get half of the experience they get for dealing the damage. And we did some critical damage. That's destroying the tracks, as same here, and here, yes, the same. We managed to bounce. In this case, the enemy managed to hit us, but it was not a penetrating shot. And we hit some of them, and we killed 3 of them. And we get some money from it, and we get some experience from it. As you can see, the difference with and without premium is quite substantial. So you get 50% more credits and 50% more experience. And yeah, this is some more statistics for the game. How many shots fired, how many hits, how many penetrations, total damage, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so that was our first game, and we even got a medal. Class 4 for the number of enemies destroyed. We destroyed 10 enemies. That was probably because we played another game in that before. Yeah, so what can we do with the experience we have? Okay, so we have on this tank we have 1352 experience plus 603 experience, as I said before. That's for finishing the tutorial. And so totally we have almost 2000 experience, and let's see what we can do it. We can unlock the gun, that's the first thing, yes. And that gives us access to all the other vehicles. We have 1200, so in this, if you look at the tech tree, basically there are two ways of going through the tech tree that we're gonna cover later on how to do it, but the first vehicles are always nice to unlock all of them. So you have choice to go from there, which line you're gonna pursue. We're gonna talk about which line is best for beginners. Yeah, so let's research something. Let's research, for example, Cruiser 1. Why not? Yeah, so now we see that the green bar indicates that it is available for research, and we have enough research points. The yellowish bar indicates that the vehicle was researched, and the number now indicates that we need 3000 silver to buy the vehicle. Well, let's check what we can do. Which path to take? Shall we take? This is the tank destroyer path that leads to LV4005. This is the SPG. This is the medium. This is the heavy line. Which line it is, you can see by looking at the last tank in the line. These are medium. That's Centurion Action X. That's a tier 10 medium. This is tier 10 tank destroyer. Here we have a heavy. Here we have another tank destroyer, and here we have SPG. So let's go the heavy line. Way to go! Oh wow, we researched 2 vehicles. That's so cool. So now still have 822. So okay, let's go to cruiser. Let's go still 602. Let's go this one. 382. And now we have, okay, we searched 5. That's fantastic. And now we have 162, which will be not enough by itself to unlock the SPG, but with the free experience we have, we can do that. So let's unlock this one, and now we get indication that do we want to include 58 of the free experience to unlock the or research the Lloyd gun carriage. Yes, we do. Okay, and this is what happens when you unlock all the items available for each vehicle. The vehicle gets elite status. And what happens now? Now you can, if you go to the garage, you get an option here, accelerate crew training. So now all the experience that will be acquired in this vehicle will be used for the crew training. Or what you can also do, you don't have to check this box, but all the experience that you will get will be gathered for this vehicle, and then you can use gold to exchange this experience for a free experience that you can use on another vehicle. So yeah, there are different ways of doing this. I'm gonna mark this, and by doing this we're gonna finish this episode, and next one we're gonna talk about the crew and see what perks we can choose, and what's the best way of setting up a crew for different types of vehicles. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you around.